Hi guys, how are you? Thank you so much for coming to this platform. I really do appreciate. Guys, we have an interesting topic today, and I wait for you people to come in, and I'm just going to check if you can hear me clearly. So let me take a look at my phone just to make sure, guys, you can hear me. You can hear me really, really good. Okay, guys. All right. I think, guys, you can hear me. I appreciate you. So, guys, what we're going to do is we are just going to wait a little bit more for more people to come in. And whilst we're waiting for more people to come in, guys, I'll just go ahead and just, hey, talk about a little bit about what I do on this platform. And hey, guys, thank you so much again for 60K. And we are already going to 60.5K. Oh my God, I'm just so excited. So, guys, whilst we are waiting for people, I just want to just let you know that, hey, we're going to have a very interesting interaction. Whatever you comment, you'll be able to see it on the screen. Whatever you say, you'll be able to see it on the screen. So, hey, let's wait for more people to come in. Guys, feel free to comment, ask question. So again, the topic today, guys, we're going to discuss hustling the right way. Who is the middleman? And how can you be a middleman and start hustling? Because sometimes it looks simple, like, sometimes we don't even know what the middleman is, what can a middleman do, what kind of hustling can I venture into? That's what we're going to discuss here. But before we go any further, guys, I just want to make sure I can let so many people come in. Please share, so we can start. And guys, I want to tell you, last time I wasn't feeling good. I had a problem with my arm. I fell on my bike, but I'm feeling so good, much better. I still can't use my arm. I can't lift stuff, heavy stuff on my arm. I can't. I'm still wearing my temporary cast, but I can remove it. It has stopped swelling up. And the only thing is I can't do anything so much on it. I can pause and slave queen on it, but I can't do anything so much on it. So that was my arm that was injured, guys. It's still injured. I still have pain there, but hey, I'm good. I'm doing fantabulous. But let's wait for people, guys, to come in. Feel free to comment, guys, over there. And we are going to start. So let's just wait for more people. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for Facebook to kick in, so we can start this topic, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. And again, this is Chitundu, your girl, and we are going to be talking about hustling, middleman. What kind of hustle can you venture into as a middleman? On this page, again, I just want to say I'm here to encourage and also to learn from the community how to hustle the right way. So I do bring some topics concerning hustling, and that's what I talk about. So let's wait for more people, guys, to come in. Please feel free to jump in. And if you want to join me on this platform, please let me know. Let me share, guys, the link. If you want to join in, guys, feel free. All you have to do is get on that. Let me copy the link. Hi, Sakman. How are you? Thank you for coming. So, guys, if you want to join me live right here, that's the link I've posted. Click on that link, click on that link and follow instructions. You'll be able to come and be with me on this page. We are going to be presenting together, and you can also jump into this discussion. So, guys, as I was saying, I was just waiting for more people to come. Again, this is Chitundu, your girl. On this platform, I talk about hustling the right way. Today, I'll be talking about who's the middleman and what can you do. And guys, I wanted to tell you also, I'm feeling much better on my arm. Remember, I injured myself. This is the arm that I injured myself. I still can't use it. I still can't do anything with it. But I'm feeling much better. It's not swollen. But hey, I can slay queen with it, but I can't do much with it. So I'm still trying just to. And then we have a very interesting format. I'll be able to see your comment whenever you comment on this platform. I'll be able to see your comment. When you ask a question, I'll be able to see your question. So that's what I wanted to tell you. So guys, we're just going to wait a little bit, and we're going to dive into this is a very interesting topic. I know you may say, oh, I've heard about this, but hey, it doesn't hurt to learn more and just to understand more about hustling the right way. Who is a middleman? What type of hustling can I do as a middleman? That's what I'm going to dive into today. So how are you? Sakma? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So guys, we comment. You'll be able to see your comment on the on this page. It's going to be very interactive. So let's see what type of banners we have. Okay. So you'll be able to see your comments, guys. Once you comment, you'll be able to see your comments. You'll be able to see your comments. Whatever you say, sending love, or you'll be able to see all that stuff. So it's going to be an interesting format. But hey, guys, let's invite so we can move on and we can have just so much fun talking about this topic. Again, guys, while we're waiting for people to come in, so let me just say this. Again, this is your girl Tundu. Guys, thank you for 60K. I really appreciate. Oh my God, I'm just so excited. And we are almost 60.5K. And on this platform, I have 3 things that I discuss. My new followers, mega love. Thank you so much for coming. My new followers for following this page. Oh my God, this is an exciting page. There's a lot of content, guys. I post a lot of content. And at the same time, our main gig here, guys, is to learn how to hustle the right way, and also discuss what type of hustles can we venture into. I do talk about content creation and even other type of hustling. But today we want to dive into what type of hustles can you do as a middleman, and who is a middleman anyways. You know what I'm saying? Who is a middleman? So make sure you invite, guys. Keep inviting so we can continue and just keep going, guys. So we're just going to wait a little bit more, guys, and then we're gonna get rolling. We're gonna get rolling. So I have my notes here, guys, where I'll be looking at. And also, if you make a comment, you'll be able to see your comments on the screen. This is a very exciting platform that I'm using, and it's very interesting. Yes, Reagan, race to 100K. Oh my gosh, I can't wait, guys, to hit 100K. That is just amazing. So comment, guys. You see your comment there. It's very interesting. So all your comments, you'll be able to see them there. So make sure you do. Make sure you do that. So guys, yeah, let's keep moving. Make sure you invite, guys, so we can start off. And discuss this interesting topic. Yes, it's going to be an interesting topic. So guys, invite in groups so we can start. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for Facebook to start, but hey, anyway, guys, let's go on. We have to, start somehow. We have to keep moving. And yeah. We have to keep going. Okay, guys, let's begin. Make sure you invite, comment, ask questions. All your questions, comments will be on the on the screen. And hi, Elizabeth. You say hi to me. I'll be able to respond to you because I can see you. And then we can keep moving, guys. We can keep moving. Invite, 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 invite. Let's keep going, guys. Invite. Come on, come on. We got this. Let's keep moving. So let me just go back one more time, guys. Hey, this is your girl Chitundu, and I have 3 things that I do, guys. One of the things I talk about is hustling the right way. This is my main gig, and that's what we're here to talk about. We want to discuss, guys, who is a middleman? How can I hustle as a middleman? What type of hustle can I do as a middleman? How do you process? How do you think about those things? And that's the discussion today. So that's the hustling part of what I talk about. The other thing is, guys, I love wildlife. My father exposed us to wildlife, guys, and I love wildlife. My favorite animal is an elephant. You're going to see I'll be posting a lot of elephants, and oh my goodness, I just love animals. And every time, guys, I go to Africa, I make sure I visit. I go to the game reserve because oh my gosh, I just love visiting animals. And also the last thing, guys, I love adventures. Show me your adventures. I'll show you my adventures, guys. I'll show you my adventures. So that is the main thing that I do on this page. So 3 things, guys. But hey, let's dive into the topic. Okay. And thank you guys for 60K, 60.5K. Oh my God, I'm just so excited. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you so much. And guys, I'm like outside, inside kind of. So it's gonna be hard. I might be doing like this. Oh my God, this is my arm already. It's hurting. Or I'll be doing with my paper because it's hot here in Los Angeles. But hey, let's move on. So guys, my topic today is who is a middleman? I know you have that answer. Who is a middleman? Can somebody tell me, guys, who is a middleman? I'll wait for a second, maybe a minute. Who is a middleman? Let's talk about who is a middleman, guys. Who is a middleman? Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate you. Who is a middleman, guys? Can somebody, and guys, I've put a link. This link, you can come and join me. Follow instructions, and you can come join me here, and you will be with me right here, guys. So if you want to join me, feel free. So guys, who is a middleman? Can you guys put a comment? Who is a middleman? I'm waiting. Who is a middleman, guys? Let me know who is a middleman before we actually define everything. Who is a middleman? This is hustling, talking about hustling the right way. Who is the middleman? Who is a middleman, guys? Guys, feel free to join me. I put a link already there. Anybody can join, but hey, I'll keep moving. Guys, who is a middleman? If anybody can respond, who is a middleman, so we can keep moving, guys. So somebody has put up who is a middleman. Thank you. Guys, Sylvester, he's a musician, upcoming musician in Zambia. And I really love this kid. He is very talented and he is penetrating in music. Just watch out his space. He is my international nephew. That's how I call him. Let's see what he's saying, guys. He's saying a middleman typically refers to someone who acts as intermediary between 2 parties, often in a business, trade, or negotiating context. This person might help facilitate deals, communicate between parties, or help resolve issues. Excellent. Excellent, guys. This is something you can also just Google it up or somewhere you will find it. Again, guys, I want to say, make sure you follow Sylvester Sly. He's an upcoming musician. I love this kid. I'm following him up and watch this space, guys. He has that talent, and he's producing music. So just watch out for him, guys. He's coming after these musicians. I'm just warning you guys. So that's Sylvester. Thank you, Sylvester. That's right. So who is a middleman? A middleman, guys, is someone who facilitates between two parties. It can be a producer and the end user, or somebody who's just developing a product and the person who wants to sponsor, or someone who can negotiate deals, or someone who understands exactly what's going on, and they are the people who are trying to either explain to on the end user or the customer, as well as to the person who's producing either a service or a product. So this position, guys, this kind of hustling, oh my God, if you just specialize in this kind of hustling, you are going to be someone who is going to make a lot of profit, a lot of money, a lot of moolah. So again, a middleman just connects. It can be an industry or a business or a person who connects what? Who connects between two people. It can be a buyer and the seller. It can be an initial source where the product is being manufactured, or a service that is being performed to the person who needs it, or to the person who wants to use it. Or, it doesn't matter who, but that person, what? That person can be the mediator in between. That is a middleman. So we just heard, guys, how Sylvester explained who is the middleman. So let's go back again and see what Sylvester said. Hi, Jeff. Jeff is here. Thank you so much, Jeff, for coming. I really do appreciate you. Wow, the messages are coming so fast. But hey, let's just continue, guys. We are going to keep keep commenting, guys, and please keep being active so that we can continue this. So, guys, as I just mentioned, so a middleman can be anyone. It can be a business, it can be an industry, it can be a person. Even you can be a middleman. But how do you become a middleman? This is where it becomes tricky. Anyone can be a middleman, but you want to be a middleman where you've identified a glitch, you've identified a gap, you have identified maybe a product or a service that other people don't know about. Okay, so you can be a middleman if you have identified a very it could be you have identified a skill, and I'm going to explain. If you have identified a skill in industry, you have to watch the industry, you have to watch the environment, you have to watch what is going on. So guys, I'll try to pay attention to what I'm saying a little bit here. So you have to identify, you have to be very observant. You have to be very observant in this global economy. You have to be able to identify what's going on, who needs what, how else can I help those people that need that. Those people over there, they look like they are older. What do they need? Do they need help? Do they need young ones to cook for them? Do they need socks because it's cold? Maybe they need to put it on their feet. So as a middle person, as a middleman, you want to hustle, you have to be very, very observant to be able to identify skills, gap in the system, gap in the product, gap in the service. What can you do? Because you find that maybe the end user or the customer is not getting exactly what they need. So when you become a middleman, guys, I'm trying to talk using this hand, but hey, we are going to my hand keeps on having issues. But hey, so guys, as a middleman, you have to be very smart. You have to be able to identify, guys, what is going on, the environment, guys, the business going on, the technology that's happening. How can I help? Do those people over there, do they know about this technology? Do they know about this new iPhone? Do they know about this feature that is happening? There's a product that manufacturer has just produced. Do they know about it? If you want to be a middleman, guys, you have to be very, very skillful. You have to be very, very observant. You have to be very, very keen in understanding technology, understanding what's going on, understanding music, understanding, anything that's going on in music. So this middleman, guys, you can be a middleman in music. You can be a middleman in a service. You can be a middleman in food. You can be a middleman in technology. You can be a middleman in graphic design. You can, oh my God, I can keep moving and going on and on. You can be a middleman in any of these. The most important thing, guys, are you able to identify the skill that is needed, the gap that is needed, what the end user is missing, what the end product users or customer need? What is the gap? Sometimes you could find that they are nuts, they need some screws, and those screws, the customer doesn't even know that they need the screws. Maybe the end user is having a hard time screwing that nut in because either it doesn't have a washer or it doesn't have, I'm just going now technical there, but maybe food, when you're making ice cream, there's a flavor that has just been discovered. Maybe the people who are making ice cream, they don't know that there's a new technology of shaping those cones, shaping those ice cream, creating that 3D ice cream. They just don't know. But that's where you come in. That's where you come in as a what? As a middleman. This is where you come in now, guys, to do what? To have a need. What can I show to these people so that they can buy? I can connect these people. This is what is missing. What is missing is this little thing. Who has it? Then you go and investigate who has that little thing. Then you go to that manufacturer. Hey, you are manufacturing this. I can find you who can buy, this thing that you're making, because you understand and you comprehend where that thing can go. That's how a middleman works, guys. A middleman is a person who wants to find out exactly. He understands the skills. He understands what's missing. He's in technology. He pokes his nose everywhere to find out what's going on. So once you go and convince either your customer or the end user or even the manufacturer and say, hey, I have a customer for you guys. I have the people who needs this stuff. I can be the person who's going to facilitate this transaction. You can give it to me. I can take it to that customer, and then the customer will this manufacturer actually the requirements that are required is ABCD, ABCD, and then you can be that middleman between those two things. Guys, there are so many product services. There are so many manufacturing companies who need this middleman. They really, really need you in between to help them navigate whatever they are going through. Let's talk about skills. Sometimes manufacturers or producers or those that have the product, they don't know how to find the people who know how to really, really make this product. The people who really, really need to know, the people who really know how to do this service. So this is where you come in as a middleman. You go and tell the people who are making this service or the people who need the service, hey, I can find you people who know how to do this. I can find you people who really want this service. I can find you the people who have the right skills. That's why you see people, guys, take notes here. Make sure you can get everything that I'm talking about. So this is where you find people have got agencies. As a middleman, you can be an agency. As a middleman, now you can act as an agency to coordinate these two people. For example, an industry needs people who are skilled. They need people who know how to knit. Where can they find people who know how to knit? Do they know, where to find the attire to wear? You have to have all those incidents, all those things, all those little niches, so that you make the manufacturer the source. You make the person who's providing the service easier life. Because guys, let me tell you, these people who produce services, these people who produce parts, these people who manufacture, they are so busy focused on just what they want to produce. They don't want to deal with the negotiations, requirements, what it takes, what the government wants in order to process this material. They don't want to know all that nine yard. All they want to know is to make the product, to perfect making the product. So this is how you come in. You are going to come in to make sure what you have all the things that you're doing, you have all the things that they need, you have the requirements, you know the end user, you know the customer, you know anything that that is needed. Also, you go on the other side to the customer. You also find out. So let me give you examples of this. In estates, in property management, or even property buying, there are two people in property buying. There is the person who's buying the product, and the person who's selling that home, and the person who will be actually staying in that home. Guys, let me tell you, there's a middleman, there's a middlewoman who actually understand housing, who understand the prices, who understand the percentage that the homeowners look for, the requirements, the government, the landlord, the landowners. Oh my God. These middlemen guys understand everything. So they will be talking on behalf. They will be negotiating on behalf. That's why you guys, you are hustlers. I want you to be the middleman. The middleman to what? To negotiate for all these things happening. But how do you become a middleman in a particular skill, in a particular product, in a particular service? How do you become a middleman? I just gave an example in real estate and property. Let's go to tourism. Guys, in tourism, there is a game park. There is also Ministry of Tourism. There is also the people who wants to go, who needs that service. When I say the service, I need the wildlife tour, the safari. That is the service. But there is a middleman, guys, the middleman who put these people together. Hey, he's like, hey, do you want to go visit safari? I can provide you the safari vehicle. I will provide you all this. I will negotiate everything. All you need is to jump in the car, get to the safari, and you watch your stuff. Guys, there is a middleman who does this. So this is where you come in, guys. When there is a middleman, there is always one person who's benefiting, and the other person who's organizing. But guys, when you ask me, okay, what types of middlemen? Oh my God, guys, there are so many types of being a middleman. Right now, if you want, guys, I'm here to support you. I'm going to put down different types of services where there are middlemen, different types of skills, tasks. Guys, there are a lot of areas in which you can be a middleman. Now, when you want to be a middleman, guys, you have to be very, very, very careful. You need to be trustworthy. Guys, to be in a global economy, supporting global system economy, supporting services in this industry, you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very faithful. You have to be trustworthy. You have to create. Again, you have to create that trustworthy, that you have to learn ethics. You have to be trustworthy. People should confide in you. People should be able to send you money. If it's not your money, don't touch it. Send it to where it belongs. So the people have to see that trail, that you are trustworthy. You can't be stealing money from people. You can't be swindling people when you want to be a middleman. It doesn't matter how much millions you're going to handle. You have to be very, very careful to make sure you take that money where it belongs, and only take your portion that you are entitled to. Only take the percentage that you are entitled to. I'm going to give you an example with lawyers. Lawyers, actually, they are one of the people who are also middlemen. They are in between they are in between the defender and the prosecutor, and they are the ones who get that money. Some of them, guys, are in jail right now. Remember the case of Donald Trump and the girl, that hooker that sued Donald Trump. The lawyer who was representing her, guys, swindled part of the money. Yes. He swindled part of the money. So being a middleman, you have to be very careful. You have to be trustworthy. People of high caliber are in jail right now, because they never handled money as a middleman. They never handled the money properly. That is why you really have to be careful when you are a middleman. You need to be trustworthy. That is not your money. You are entrusting that yourself with people's money, people's emotions, people's property, people's concerns. So you want to be very faithful, very ethical mannered. You want to be very, very kind. You want to be a people person. You want to be just trustworthy. Guys, my main point is be trustworthy. Do not be a middleman if you're going to be stealing money from people. That's where most of us mess it up, because they don't know how to hustle the right way. We have to be able to hustle the right way. So when you are a middleman, make sure you are able to what? To connect business as usual, okay? Make sure you can do that. So moving on, guys, let me just add some more. If you have questions, guys, please leave those questions. Please let me know if you have questions, guys. Yes, so actually I've covered a lot of things, guys. This is going to be 30 minutes and we are almost shooting about 30 minutes. So guys, as I was saying, to be a middleman, you really have to be very trustworthy. You are entrusted with so many things from either the defender, because you are, and I'm putting it in terms of law. The defender has trusted you with his secrets. The defender has trusted you with even financially. When the defender gets paid, you are the person who's going to hold that money. Then you have to get only 25%, whatever percentage. That's how the lawyer works. So what about you? Even you, when you are a middleman, you have found out that there's a gap in the system, or there's a gap, between the source of the product or service and also to the end user or customer. You have to be entrusted to make sure you are working very trustworthy. Communicate between the two. Of course, you have your charge them. When the time comes for transactions, for money, make sure you let that pass without touching. Just get what belongs to you. Again, guys, I'm going to conclude this topic. So I just wanted to talk about who's the middleman and what type of middlemen are there. There are a lot, guys, that you can be a middleman. Think about it. Just sit down and think about some of them. While I was discussing about this, you already know that there are so many types of product, services, industries where you can become the middleman. Some of them, they don't even know that they need a middleman. They're trying to deal directly with the customer. That's where you come in. Tell them your skill. Tell them how much you know, so that what you can be the middleman between those two people. And I'll also give you another example. Guys, when we go on, I'm giving different types of examples. There's another one I was just talking to. They went to ShopRite, as well as these shops. They went and negotiated that they can be what? That they can be the distributor of, for example, carpenter, beans, tomatoes, whatever that can be. You can still be a middleman. You can be distributing tomatoes. You can be distributing cornmeal, mealie meal, carpenter, between the people who go to fish those things and find those products and the people who do what? The people who are the end users. So you can be the middleman. And when you are the middleman, you get something. You can either buy from the source, sell it to the people who use it, sell it to the end users. So that's what I wanted to talk about, guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm looking at the comments that you're making. Let me take a look again at your comments and see what you're saying. Thank you so much, guys. And please, if you have any questions, please let me know, guys. Let me know so I can answer all your questions. Let me know, guys. If you have any extra question, guys, let me know so I can answer all your questions. Oh, you are welcome, Mary. You're welcome. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure you are taking your notes. Make sure you're doing that, guys. Any questions, feel free, guys, to respond. I'll respond as soon as possible. Any questions, feel free, guys. So guys, let's just close it up. So again, guys, we were talking about the middleman. There are so many types of middleman. You can be a middleman in different ways. A lot of different ways. You can be the middleman. And people are making a lot of money just being the middleman. So try it, guys. Try it. Think. Where can I be the middleman? What can I do? And guys, some of these things people don't even know that they can be. They need a middleman. So it's up to you to go and convince them and say, hey, I can be a middleman for you. I can make sure I can find the customers for you, and I'll make sure I understand the requirement. These are the requirements. But you have to be interested in that discipline that you want to be a middleman. You have to understand the requirements. You have to understand what are the processes. You have to understand what the customer likes. You have to understand what the users likes. A lot of things. So take interest, keen interest in understanding that product, that service, if you want to be a middleman. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate, and I hope you thank you so much. I appreciate. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. I hope you enjoyed this topic. This is a very interesting topic. I know some people think they know, but guys, there's a lot of money to be made as a middleman. So I appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you. If you have any question, guys, please let me know. Leave your questions down below, guys. I'll be able to answer all of them. Okay, so Mary saying, I have a business, but money is a problem. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Mary. So yeah, guys, Mary saying, I have a business, but money is a problem. So this topic, Mary, I also want to put it maybe for another day, but hey, let me just summarize. Sometimes it's not always that we're just going to wait for to have capital. Remember, I've always been talking about this. Try to sell the service that you have. You need to get customer little by little. Even if you get the money, you don't have the customer, you will not be able to sell that service. You will never be able to, to understand what it goes. Sometimes you need to make business of something. You might want to venture into something to raise your capital, to raise your money. I'm not saying maybe somebody can't help you with capital, but you can't just sit and wait and say, hey, I don't have capital, then I cannot do a business. What you can do is venture into different other areas where you can get some capital, and later on you can start funding the business that you want. All of us want huge businesses, huge shops. But the thing is, we can't have those things because we have to start from somewhere. Either start working, do some piecework somewhere, then finally you get to what you want. So it's not easy to just right away get some money or some capital. It doesn't really work like that. For you, what I would say is, instead of waiting, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to just wait, do something else that can help you that can help you have that money to do your business. I think that's what I would advise you. Again, sometimes you may get lucky, you may get somebody help you with a capital. Sometimes, people can help you with capital. So I'm not saying that's not doable, but for you to be on the safe side, try to venture into other stuff that can give you income little by little, working for someone, helping someone with something, go do something where you can get little money and start by little. Because when you start like that, I'm telling you, that business actually makes more sense, and it also helps you to understand the struggles navigating doing business. So that is one of them. But again, you can get lucky and find someone who can help you with money. But that's what I wanted to make sure I can address that. So guys, again, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate. I really just wanted this to be about 30 minutes. Now it's about 40 minutes. But hey, I wanted to talk about who's a middleman. I make sure I explain what a middleman is and what types of services, products you can do into a middleman. There are a lot, thousands of them. Any product you see on earth has a middleman, and they are not enough. They still need as many middlemen, because a skill is different for each person. So you can be a middleman in any product. Think about that. Guys, I love you. Ciao, ciao. Thank you so much for coming, and See you on my page. See you soon, guys.